What's going on, people? TGI Fridays, Al York Sports. Just getting on these groups here. Let me make sure I put the peoples in to be able to watch our show today. Big show. Every show is a big show. It's not a show that's not a big show. Every show is a big show. As long as you give it your all, you got your facts straight, it's a big show. That's how I rock. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to give y'all the shout outs once I get done here. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, here we go, guys. What's up, baby? Every Friday, y'all know what it is, man. TGI Friday, open sessions and giveaways, man. Yeah, man. We got a situation today. Yeah. What's up, dog? My man Chico Linston in the building. You already know. We got a situation. Both of my callers, not callers, let me redirect what I'm saying. Both of the guys that were supposed to join me on the show, both had emergencies. One just couldn't get up. He got crazy headaches. And my man Sportsbook Jeff, I wish you the best. Go to the hospital, dog. Take care of that. Crazy migraines. And my other guy was forced to stay overtime in the business he's running. So I had to create. And y'all know I hold this down myself, but I was able to make a phone call and we will have somebody come in. I'm not going to say their name. I'm going to surprise everybody, but we will have somebody to come in. Let me play something for y'all, then we're going to start the show. Give me 1 minute. Yes, sir. Shout out to Mac 1 for this, man. Mac 4 got all the bombs, man. Keep bringing them, Mac. Keep bringing them. Let me avoid that copywriting shit, man. Keep making the building, finally, baby. Chico Linston. Dwayne Beeman's coming on. I ain't gotta wait 10 minutes. You know what? I was gonna say this for Beeman came on. Guys, it don't matter when he come on. If he come on 50 minutes after the show, 58 minutes after the show, if y'all real fans like I know y'all are, y'all hold the fort down. That's how my peoples do. I can tell my peoples I'm on 8:58. 8:58, and they gonna ride the show and wait till I come on. That's no excuse not to stay on. Then you ain't a real fan. I'm gonna call it out like it is. I'm a realist, I'm gonna call it out like it is. You know, I'm gonna rush my man, whatever, to get him on. I love him, he's only for him. He's the only guy I'm gonna do it for. But you guys gotta stay tuned in. That's weak to me. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's how I do. So let me get this beat playing, then we gonna get my man on. Whenever you ready, dog, I'm ready for you. I have to get that out there, man. E-Fake in the building, I see you, baby. Steve Levine in the building. Yeah, I gotta call everybody out. Just a shout out moment. Then my man's gonna come in. So I don't wanna miss this. Very technical. We gonna break down the whole situation. Yes, sir. Like I said, Sportsbook Jeff, get better. You know, we out here praying for you. And Felix Jacino, don't worry about it. Shit happens. You already know what it is. I know you guys want to rock. Before the building, I know you guys want to rock. But things happen. Now for me, a little different. I got COVID. Now it's here rocking for y'all. I go that extra length because it's my show. But I can understand y'all want to rock. God bless y'all. Don't worry about the situation. Yeah, let me shut this down real quick. Get my man on. Yeah. Whenever you ready, tap in, dog. Let me give these shout outs and then we going to get you right in. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Let me carve that in. Nueva York. D Beeman. I'm going to leave it like that. Credit Fix, inbox me, IG me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement, hit me up and I'll hook you up. Instrumentals, SOS Studios at yahoo.com. Bishop Brown, or hit my man Mech 1 who got the special bomb I just dropped for y'all. And open sessions and giveaways, the more the merrier. Also, a shout out to Tugboat Nation. That's right, Tugboat Nation. Y'all can hear me, right? Is everything good? X-Man in the building. Okay, we just waiting on my man to tap in. Two people, unfortunately, couldn't make the show, the post I put up, so I had to make it happen late. And even if I wouldn't have made that happen, I was going to rock for y'all anyway. It was going to be a freestyle Friday. And y'all know I could do that. I'm not even worrying about that. Let me wait for my dog to come in real quick. Let me see. I don't see him yet. Okay, he should be tapping in soon. Guys, any questions? Let me know what's going on. So when I'm going to talk a little bit till my man come on, let me see what I could dive into real quick. Okay, let me give y'all some information. Let's go to the NFL. Just as this till my man come on. The Buffalo Bills have reached an agreement with wide receiver Stephon Diggs on a 4-year, $104 million contract, which includes a $70 million signing bonus. Salute to Stephon Diggs, who got his money. He's got 2 years left on his old contract, so he's going to whale in $124 million in the next 6 years. Salute to Stephon Diggs. Let me go to other news until my man taps in. I'm waiting for my man to tap in, so I'm just going to gradually tap on other stuff. Let me see what I got for y'all here that might be interested. Okay, we got the NFL draft. Don't forget, April 28th is wide receiver top heavy on the NFL draft. And you know multiple teams need receivers, from the Green Bay Packers, the Kansas City Chiefs, and a bunch of other teams that are lacking wide receivers. And this right here draft is top heavy on wide receivers. Mark my words on that. Let me touch up some other things while I'm waiting on my boy to come in. Aaron Judge recently, I heard. Yo, Suge Knight, I see you in the building, baby. I see everybody. X-Man, thank you guys for constantly reporting in and pulling up, man. Aaron Rodgers just turned down a $213 million extension, which he would have got $230 with the arbitration year. So I'm hoping that Aaron Judge, let me say it right, Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees, I'm hoping he doesn't boat on us, man, because we don't have much left. We got a lot of good players, but Judge is going to be like a super player when it's all said and done. We got to tie this young man up. These Cashmans, Steinbrenners, do what you got to do, guys. You got to get Judge signed. It's bad enough we did nothing besides pick up Josh Donaldson, who's an aging Josh Donaldson, and a Marwin Gonzalez, who's nothing but a utility player. So, come on, man. We got to sign Aaron Judge. We have to do that. I don't care what you got to do. If you got to give him $350, you give him that money. Because if he bolts, we definitely done. I'm telling you right now. Let me go to other news real quick. I'm waiting on my man to tap in. I don't know where he at. He said, Al, I'm tapping in. Okay, the Houston Texans and wide receiver Brandon Cooks have reached a 2-year extension. I'm surprised a guy Brandon Cooks' ability wants to re-sign with the Texans. I mean, dog, you was just in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Like, you ain't even like an old veteran. Like, you could have hitched on with the Packers. You could have got with the Kansas City Chiefs. But you decided to stay with Houston Texans. I'm a little surprised, unless they were giving you the most money and all you worrying about is the bag, Cooks. But, more power to him. If he want to stay on a bad team, more power to Brandon Cooks. Still waiting on my guy to tap in. He haven't tapped in yet, so I'm going to keep going until he taps in. The Seattle Mariners signed shortstop J.P. Crawford, who used to play with the Phillies, to a 5-year deal. Crawford's only 27 years old. He's going to make $5 million a year, and he's got a $5 million signing bonus. Salute to J.P. Crawford. Other news. Minnesota Twins have acquired right-handed pitcher Chris Paddock and Emilio Pagan, who's a real good reliever, who was actually an all-star also, for left-hander Taylor Rogers and infielder Brent Roker. So, Paz get Taylor Rogers, who's a closer. And then what Minnesota's getting is a starting pitcher. Paddock could be like their third, fourth starter, and Emilio Pagan could come in the eighth inning or either close. But Taylor Rogers is the main name on this package deal, and if he's going to close for the Pods, they picked up a real good closer and Taylor Rogers. Let me go to other news. Still waiting on my man. I don't see him. Okay, so I might have to ride this. Big O in the building. I see you, baby. Okay, let me see what else I can bring up real quick while I'm waiting on my man. Damn, I had multiple questions all day today. Okay, we're going to go to NBA. Tapping a little bit on the NBA until my man come on. The LA Fakers. I don't know where to start off with this franchise. From Jeannie Buss, Vogel. I mean, it's so many ways. Jesse in the building, everybody that's tapping in, thank you for tapping in. The Lakers are a team that everybody on the Lakers should be available. I'm keeping it 100. Even LeBron James. There's no way you do not make the playoffs if you the LA Lakers. Give me a minute. I got the information right here. I wrote some stuff down. I just got to find it real quick because I'm upset what went down in Laker town. I'm not a Laker fan, but there's no way you wind up 31-49, 11th in the conference when you got LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Anthony Davis. I don't care if Anthony Davis played 40 games. I don't care about that. Pelinka, Buss, and Vogel all got to go. Except Buss, because she running the shit. So she gets a pass. That team, you got to break them up. There's no reason in the world. They got Malik Monk. They got Carmelo Anthony. They got the other kid, Tucker. They are too good of a team to finish 31-49. And they quit. And I'm not even going to bring that LeBron, Jordan. I've been iced out that conversation. Jordan's the GOAT even before this. But to anyone who thought that LeBron had a chance to be a GOAT, if you don't look at how he managed his team, because this is his team, where he just worried about his numbers and said F everything else, y'all got to look at the mirror and check yourselves, man. I'm telling y'all. Because I know it ain't all LeBron's fault, but he was in the meetings when they decided to pick up Russell Westbrook and not pick up DeMar DeRozan and not pick up Kyle Lowry. How does that happen? You tell me, how does that happen? And then you don't point the finger at LeBron. AD's like an egg. He's constantly getting hurt. That team's got to get shuffled up. If you are an LA fan, that team, a lot of furniture moving has to be done on that team. F building around LeBron or building around AD. Shop AD. You just sign him. Get as much as you can get for him and restart that franchise. Because that's a pure embarrassment to one of the greatest organizations in sports history in the Los Angeles Lakers. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, all these greats, Jerry West, had to see them go 31-49 with this kind of lineup that they had like a dream team running that team. What else? Any questions, man? I'm waiting on my man. He ain't come in yet. The LA Fakers is exactly what it is. I've been calling them the Fakers since halfway of the season. They the Fakers. They ain't no Lakers. That's an embarrassment to Magic Johnson and them. An embarrassment. All right, guys, let's see what you got for me, because I'm waiting on my guy. He ain't showing up. Oh, my man, I got a question from Chico Liston, who I think is coming out the West. I never usually like to run with the obvious Chico Liston, but the fact that the Phoenix Suns and CP3 got their heart broken last year, having that kind of an experience, knowingly they should have won that series, makes me feel they're coming out the West because of that. And not only that, they got a real good team. Ayton is playing through the roof. CP3 and lost a step. Booker, Bridges, they just got Biyombo. They are deep. JaVale McGee, they are deep. Phoenix is deep, experienced and got their heart broken. So that's why I think they coming out the West. Any other questions? Okay, the East. Well, the East is up for grabs. But if you ask me right now, from what I'm visualizing, not what I'm thinking, because I gave out Brooklyn, you know, on a ticket, $50 to win like $400, because I think they good enough to come out the East. Now, do I think they're going to come out the East? I'm going to say no, because Ben Simmons didn't come back. I wanted Ben to come back. They need all the firepower they could to get out the East. Ben Simmons don't look like he's going to come back, and I'll be damned if he come back for the playoffs. So, saying that, I got to give the nod to the Milwaukee Bucks, the champions. Taking nothing away from Philly. Philly's balling. And B, Harden's had a few bad games. He started out really good. You know, Philly is stacked. Maxey, them young boys are stacked. Thibault, they stacked. Boston Celtics, to me, are a player away. I like the fact that they re-got Feast and Horford. Huge for their team. Tatum, Brown, smart, very good team, but they one star away from winning it all. This team is not going to win it all. They need one more star so you can X Boston out. Miami, I just don't think they built like a first place team. Are they a real good team with buckets? Yes. Real good team. Adebayo, Hero, Lowry. Miami's nice. And I ain't trying to diss my man Stephen Islaw, who's a diehard Miami Heat fan, but I know they're going to come up short. You see it. And they might lose in the first round if they get the Brooklyn Nets. You heard it right here on the Al York Sports Show. Let the Nets clear that play-in. And then let's say they get the 8th seed, because I would like Brooklyn to get the 8th seed, because if they get the 7th seed, that means they're going to play Milwaukee. Brooklyn's not beating Milwaukee right now. No, they're not. But I can see Brooklyn getting through Miami. Trust me, I can see that. Any other questions? I'm here, guys. Steve Levine said Denver Nuggets and the Philadelphia 76ers to win the championship or to play in the championship. I don't know about that, Steve. You always got something crazy for me. Philly kid in the building. I see you, baby. I'm just waiting for my man to tap in. Vega, you want to tap in? You more than welcome. Let's do it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can just tap him in if he's still there. Ernest's been acting shy with it lately. Like he don't want no smoke. Give me a minute, guys. I'm strolling down. I'm trying to find where I've seen his name at. I could probably just bring him in. Vega, if you in the building, come in, dog. Just hop on and any other questions, y'all. I'm ready. 2 people have said called out last minute. I'm waiting on one of my guys that I called last minute myself. He hasn't popped in yet. Let's do it. I told my wife, don't turn the AC off. And she turned the AC off. Let me see if I get Vega in the building, if he's still around. He probably tapped out. Vega don't want no smoke lately. I don't know what's going on. God, the floor is open for questions. I don't give a F. Y'all know I'm with whatever. I'm built for this. Give me the questions. Let me handle them. Okay, if he can't get Vega in, I guess he must have logged out. Let me see. Oh, there you go.
You know I want that.
Hold up. Let me see if I can hear you, son. Talk to me.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, listen to me, Vega. If my man pops up, I got to shut it down ASAP, then bring you back on.
No, that's not a problem.
Okay, I'm just giving you a heads up, Vega. I'm glad you was able to pop up. A lot of people was asking me, yo, Al, what's up with Potato Head?
Mark,
I said, I don't know. Mark? Sometimes he don't just want smoke. He just be on some, like he be having his lungs on Ramadan or some shit.
Yo, now that I got you, remember, I told you go check the week of the March Madness. I jumped out and just said Kansas.
You did say Kansas? You said that?
That March Madness, it was fun. You know why? Because to me, I tell people, give me 5 strong players in college right now that's ready for the NBA. And if you could do that, okay. If not, that just led me to believe that the tournament was wide open. You know what I'm saying?
I
It was
agree.
wide open. You know what I mean? So, but it was good though. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But now it's time for baseball. Even though the NBA playoffs is around the corner, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Let me ask you something. MLB is back. What's your take on the MLB? Then I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about teams that you know about, even though we didn't see nothing because it just started. But I know we look at the rosters. We know who got who. So I'm going to ask you predictions. But before that, give us your take on Major League Baseball coming back.
Well, right now, I'm glad it's back. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get that baseball money. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I mean? But, it's good. And, you know, even though it's been, over 35, 40 years, I haven't seen the DH in the National League. But now we got it. So, you know, it helps out, you know, a couple of teams that can use it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's good. It's good that baseball back. You know what I'm saying? I like certain teams that what they did last year, you know, they left a good note, like a taste in your mouth. Like, man, these teams could, you know what I'm saying? And I got 2 in particular.
Okay, that's my next question to you. As far as the National League, name me 3 of your strongest teams real fast and why. Real fast, though.
Dodgers, Phillies. I like St. Louis, but I'm hearing Milwaukee. But I like St. Louis.
Yeah, the Cardinals look good.
Yeah, I'm hearing Milwaukee's like the favorite to come out of there.
I'm going to go back to the Braves. The Braves, people forgot Ozuna's back. You got Acuna back, who's basically the MVP before he got hurt.
You know what, though? Al, like I always say, what Chipper Jones was to the Braves, what Andrew Jones was to the Braves,
Freeman.
I felt Freddie Freeman, my boy Freddie Free. I thought he was, you know what I'm saying, a Brave for life. You know what I'm saying? So, but, I mean, yeah, no, they still got, you know, solid pitching.
They picked up Matt Olson for Freeman. They're not losing much with that.
No, of course not. You know what I'm saying? But, whatchamacallit, they still got, like I said, a solid lineup, hitting lineup, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to be there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Now the Dodgers, jump to the Dodgers real quick. Let's talk about the Dodgers.
Dodgers is the Dodgers, you know what I'm saying?
They stacked.
But you know what kills me? Everybody, like the other day, it was like, yeah, you know, they just got Freddie Freeman, the rich get richer. Hello? Forget about 2009. Let's talk about the first 4 chips the Yankees had. That list goes on from the hitting to the pitching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had the 4 core, Bernie Williams and all of them. But what did they get surrounded by? A bunch of Cy Young Award winners, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of solid hitters, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So the list goes on. So the Dodgers,
now they pitching ain't as strong, but the hitting's still good. I understand they lost Corey Seager, who's really good, but Trey Turner, come on, that kid's a beast, man. He don't go deep like Seager, but he can hit for average, steal bases, get on base.
My boy on that team is Max Muncy.
Yeah, Muncy's another beast.
He's a monster. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
My boy's Mookie Betts. I love Mookie Betts.
Oh, yeah, no, Mookie's Mookie. You know, you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with Mookie Betts. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, let's go. I like the Padres. You like the Padres too?
Like, you know, as far as whoever wins, Dodgers or Padres, you know, wild card, you're going to get them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I believe Tatis might be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to stay in the field. He's got to stay healthy. Machado should have a big season this year. You know what I'm saying? They're solid. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with the
They just picked up Voit for the Yankees, which is another bat with the DH. So Voigt's going to help out over there. Hopefully, Will Myers can stay healthy. Profar just got to do what he has to do. Hosmer is the key card. Yeah, if he can have a big year, they're going to roll with Hosmer. And they pitching ain't that bad either. They got to hope that Clevenger can go for the whole year. And you know Clevenger because you watch Cleveland, and he's a Cleveland coming out of Cleveland.
No,
so, you know, Padres could be as tough as anybody. They still got Darvish. Lamont,
Dar-
Musgrove, and Blake Snell.
Darvish had a no-hitter through 6 innings, and they took him out last night.
Look at that. So he's
You know
still
what I'm
tough.
saying?
Let's go to the American League now real quick. I got Jays, White Sox, and you could switch up between the Rays, Halos, and Stros. It don't really matter. I know you like the Jays. Talk to us about the Jays.
Jays.
Who's losing today, by the way?
I'm watching them right now. I'm watching right now. Jays, White Sox. I'm going to still say Houston because, Houston still, it is what it is. But the team that should give them a problem can't be the Anaheim Angels. If Trout stay healthy and they go hard, you know what I'm saying? They could win that division. You know what I'm saying? They could win that division. But
see,
now,
the thing with the Halos is every year they got a good team, but then they can't do nothing because it's mainly because they pitching staff.
just like Cincinnati, I felt how they were doing what they were doing year by year in the last 3-4 seasons. Look out! Like I watched all the acquisitions, but also they surrounded them with a bunch of young guys. Texas and Detroit, like Chicago, that's the White Sox. That's their division to win.
White Sox, they just added Pollock, so Pollock had a big game opening day today, 3 for 5, but they lost.
They and they lost to who? To the
Detroit
Tigers. I laughed because
I look like a home run that Byers said it hit off the wall. He looked like he caught it, but they reviewed it. That's why the review is good for those obvious misses because the umpires missed that call. They called it an out.
Right.
That's why when people say, Al, do you like instant replay? Because I don't. I like it because you fix the obvious mistakes.
St. Louis Cardinals should know about having that back in the 80s.
Not even the Detroit when it got through the no-hitter.
Perfect should have been a perfect game. Could have been a perfect game.
Okay, so real quick, we all know the Jays is for real. I mean, they got hitters all through that lineup, and they picked up Chapman.
But it all comes down to their pitching. I mean, the Jays are going right now. They're down. They were down 7-1. It's bottom of the 5th. Now it's 7-3. Like the announcer said, they could be down a certain amount of runs, but you never know with this lineup. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't want to play like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to depend on the hitting.
Right. Well, they got 3 decent pitchers, Vega. They got Rio that had a good year last year. They picked up Gaussman from the Giants, who's decent, and Berrios that got lit up today.
Right.
Now they lost Ray. Ray was big for them.
And they had Steve Matz was on that squad last year.
Yeah, but Matz wasn't making no noise. Ray made some noise.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But let's go on to another team, the White Sox. What do you like about the White Sox? We're going to go through that. We're going to go on the Los Angeles Fakies right after this.
The White Sox are solid. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the lineup, the pitching, everything is good. But, they got to stay healthy and play solid ball all season because you're going to have the Detroit Tigers. You can't count out the Minnesota Twins because they got a good hitting lineup. You know what I'm saying?
No, the Twins stacked up. They stacked up.
Yeah. So you got
I think Buxton, hey, you heard it from me. Byron Buxton's going to be an MVP candidate. I'm telling you right now.
Al, I'm 100% behind you with that. I remember when he first came up, they tried to compare him. They said this could be like the next Eric Davis, and we all know who Eric Davis. He
looked like a young B.J. Upton. Remember Upton that came over with the Rays?
Right. But all he needs to do is stay healthy. Healthy is the key for him.
The kid got popping that bat, dog. Yo, he has a special pop to his bat. The ball just bounces off his bat, dog.
No, if he stay healthy, sky's the limit with him because he's a monster. I'm big time with him. I like him a lot. You know what I'm saying? They got a solid hit team, but that's the division. That division's for the White Sox to win all the way.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. So real quick, one more team. Let's go to Halos, and then we're gonna go to the NBA. Talk about the Halos real quick. You said Trout, Ohtani. Does Justin Upton got anything left in his tank? I know they got Rendon. Rendon should be able to do good for them this year.
Rendon has to wake up. Yeah, Rendon's big time for that squad.
Yeah.
Upton, I think if you just keep him at the DH and let him concentrate hitting, you know what I'm saying? He'll give you a couple of numbers, on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Pujols. Pujols is another one real quick. Not to, jump off the halos, but if it wasn't for the DH, I don't think Pujols signs.
I mean, he would have got work in the American League, but it worked out perfect that the National League did it. Because now what you do is you provide more work for people. Because in the National League, them pitchers hitting, I never was a fan of that. The only real good thing about the pitchers hitting is that the managers got to really manage games now. Because you got to know when to take your pitcher out, when to pitch it for him. It makes more of a thinking man's game in baseball. So that's why I liked it. But what I didn't like it is pitchers can get injured bad enough, dog. You don't want a pitcher getting hit by a 90-plus on his finger, his throwing finger. You know what I'm trying to say?
His elbow.
Now you eliminate all that, one, and now you give guys that would be out of baseball more jobs now.
Right. No, that's a good thing. That's what I like about it. Oh, another thing, they took away that we got extra innings now. I mean, we got extra innings the normal way. And
I like that.
And we got double headers. That's why when we used to have
with
games,
the whole 9 innings, right?
Right.
Because they did water it down. I wasn't really mad at it, but I knew a lot of people.
I never
knew a lot of people that didn't like it.
I never took a bet last year when there was a doubleheader because you're not gonna beat me in 7 innings. You're gonna beat me in 9 or better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad they brought that back. But back to Anaheim, Anaheim, like I said, for me, Houston, until certain players are not there no more. Okay, they lost Carrera, but you know what I'm saying? They still got Bradley, Bergman, Altuve. You know what I'm saying? He still got 3 solid bats, and everybody else builds around him. You know what I'm saying? As long as the pitching stays solid, they can still be. They're still gonna be contenders. You know what I'm saying? But I always said, me growing up for 50 years, for me, the best farm system in baseball was Oakland Athletics. They did it again. They got rid of a whole bunch of good, solid players from pitching to hitting. Give it about a year or two, Al. I guarantee you we're going to see some solid more hitters and pitchers coming out of Oakland.
Okay, there we go. Let's move on. We don't want to overcook the grits. People's is watching. NBA.
Let's go.
Before we get to my main topic, which I kind of hit up on before you join the team real quick, let's go to the Western Conference. I already gave my prediction. I want to hear your perspective. Who do you like in the Western Conference, Vega, and why?
I'm enjoying them boys up in Memphis right now. You know what I'm saying? Them boys is balling. No fear. That's what it's all about. No fear. You know what I'm saying? Everybody keeps talking about Phoenix. Throw a little bit of Golden State in there. You know what I'm saying? Why doesn't nobody jump on Denver and Utah? Because they keep disappointing. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, Denver's missing an all-star, and Murray, he's not back yet.
But
so I can't take him serious until he get back with the Joker.
And that's what it is.
He's got to get back with the Joker.
You know who I think is the sleeper? I think it is the Utah Jazz. I believe they could put it. I believe that team remembers what happened with Paul George. You know what I'm saying? In the postseason, because Paul George put a tremendous run last year. You know what I'm saying, for them Clippers, and that was good. But I think they got that taste, just like when Milwaukee got swept by Miami. And then following year, they come back, beat Miami, excuse me, and they go win a chip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I believe, like I said, I like Memphis. Of course, everybody's going with Phoenix, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, who's a beast, especially come postseason time. You know what I'm saying? He gonna show.
I like them because they got their heart broken, and I know they got the pieces.
No, they got a taste of that.
They got the pieces.
You know what I'm saying? No, they definitely do.
And they've been playing the best basketball since the bubble ended, when they went 8-0 in the bubble and didn't make the playoffs, all the way to now, 2 first-place finishes. And it's time for them. It's time for CP3 to get a ring. Is that going to happen? Probably not. But I'm going to fuck with them. I think they, after last year, what they went through, when they should have won that series, I think that's enough to get them by. But I like what Memphis is not a bad team. They're young. They're hungry.
Yeah,
the thing about Memphis is, name me one guy on their team that's seen a real playoff. Not a play-in, a real playoff.
No, they ain't.
I can't mess with nobody that haven't chased the fruits of the playoffs.
But you know what, though?
Can't do it. I'd rather run with Dub Nation. This is my problem with Dub Nation. Thompson ain't all the way back.
He's not. Definitely not.
He's not all the way back. So until he's all the way back is when I can say, you know what, I like him to win this.
But you know what? The Western Conference, for me right now, is watered down. It's almost like the March Madness. Anybody can take it.
Right.
Phoenix, Memphis. Like I said, people better not just give up or put them to the side. But I believe that Utah Jazz, they got a chip on their shoulder, and they got something. They got something.
I don't like that they lost that lefty guy. I can't get his name. I just had his name, but I let you talk. I was gonna pop up with his name. Who's the lefty guy that shoot threes for them? They just
the white boy, right? The big.
Yeah.
I want to say Dermot.
I just had his name, but you kept talking and it slipped my mind.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a big loss for them because he is a Utah Jazz. He knows the system, and he can hit that open three. Anybody tuning in, name me the lefty that Utah traded, the veteran lefty. Oh, Ingles. No. Ingles.
He didn't get traded. Is he hurt?
No, I think he got traded. Yeah, Ingles got traded. I heard it. Unless he didn't pass the physical or something. I think Ingles got traded, dog. Look it up.
I'm gonna check that. out.
Yeah, look it up. That's big. That's big because in home games, he show out. Road games, he missing in action, MIA. But the home games, he show out.
At home, he got that's money shot over there.
No, he's money for over there.
No, I know you're talking
real quick. Let's go to the Eastern Conference. I think the Eastern Conference, I'm going to use your word, watered down. I don't call it watered down. I call it more competitive. You call it watered down. Western Conference ain't watered down. I like Phoenix clearly to win the Western Conference.
You got,
in the East, I ain't got nobody clearly. For one, you better stop, and everybody better stop, because it ain't going to happen. Right now, they ain't even going to be, they're going to be in that little tournament. Brooklyn. Take them, listen.
Get out of here.
You're lucky that Ben Simmons ain't shoot up, because like I told you before, listen, we don't need him to do nothing but rebound and play defense and distribute the ball. That's all we needed him to do. Not in Philly where they wanted him to score. We don't need him to score. And I don't mean to say we, because I'm not a Brooklyn fan. I'm a Knicks fan. But I got money on Brooklyn. That's why I'm saying we.
You know who don't want to see nobody in the first round?
Miami don't want to see Brooklyn.
I'm saying Toronto. Nobody want to see Toronto in the first round.
Nobody want to see Milwaukee. Milwaukee's balling right now.
Well, no. For me, that's who comes out the East.
Milwaukee's balling right now, dog.
Because I think in Philadelphia, they don't got it together. What I don't understand is, first of all, you ain't never done shit in postseason. All of a sudden, you go to Houston, and hardly anybody knew that Michael Jordan one year scored 36, 37 points a year. But because of James Harden, all these guys who think they know basketball, that's a stat that Jordan did. Okay, no problem. But how do you go from scoring all these points in Houston, and now you can't hit a lick?
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to make this clear. They're a way better team with James Harden.
Oh, and real quick.
He was the piece. Hold up. He was the piece they needed. Now, he hasn't been doing the job he did when he first got there. But long as he's distributing the ball, especially to Joel Embiid, who's having an MVP season.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
The young boy Maxi's balling out. Bill's balling out.
He's second in 3 point.
Now, Tobias Harris.
That's the one that got to wake up.
He's a little slipping, but you know what? Who can say he ain't going to turn it up in the playoffs?
Right.
He can turn it up in the playoffs. Philly's a scary team. I'm not going to sit here and disrespect Philly. My man Steve Levine's team, Rico's team, these are guys that follow Philly their whole life. I'm not going to shit on them. They're a good team.
No, Philly's
they can beat anybody. If they get hot, they can run right through the East. But I'm going to say my pick is Brooklyn because I got money on them. But I think Milwaukee, the champion Milwaukee, is still the best team man to man. That's my opinion.
Think about Philadelphia is let's say they go to the Eastern Conference and they face Milwaukee. Okay, I believe Philadelphia's gonna run Joel Embiid down. You know what I'm saying? As far as like feeding him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a big difference when you got Giannis, who's a little bit more athletic, not taking nothing away from Embiid, because Embiid's solid. You know what I'm saying? But I think
Yo, Drew Holiday and them niggas gonna eat him for breakfast, dog. The Greek Freak, Drew Holiday, I'm telling you, Middleton, them guys is ready, man. They got Wesley Matthews playing hard over there. They got the boy, what's the name? George off the bench.
Lopez. They got Lopez.
Lopez is balling. Telling you,
Porter.
I seen them the last couple weeks. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. And this is the team that won the chip last year. So they're not just pretending. They won the chip last year.
They balling. They
balling. And, you know, the Silver Black Gorilla, you know, in Oko Tempo, that kid is an animal, dog. I love me the Greek Freak. Nobody can stop the Greek Freak if he came down to it. But I'm going to say, I see it's hard to say Milwaukee and Phoenix again because that don't sound right. But they are the two best teams. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of them got knocked out. Let's just say that.
You know what would be a good second-round matchup that could happen in the West? You see a Memphis and Dallas Mavericks go at it. But see, Dallas, the same way I feel about Philadelphia, they only go as far as Embiid. That's what happens with Dallas and Luka. They fit, you know what I'm saying? That offense runs through him. I believe Tim Hardaway Jr. is still hurt. He's not there right now. You know what I'm saying? But that offense gets you could sit back and watch Dallas and you say to yourself, yeah, you know, it's a regular season game. He's dropping 30, 40, shaking and baking. Luka,
I'm not sold on them. I'm just they need another star
and
to
they
me.
balling. Don't get me. Yeah,
no, they could look at Doncic. Doncic, let me tell you something. Mark Cuban came up when he got Doncic, especially after Dirk retiring.
Right.
You understand me? Dirk was their great player over there. Hall of Famer, superstar, whatever. Now Doncic goes right into that role. Luka's a beast, man. Yeah. Luka's a fucking beast. But you need more than Luka over there.
Yeah, you know, because, like I said,
Porzingis never panned out over there. End up getting traded, which I thought he was. I can't depend on Tim Hardaway Jr. He shows up, he don't show up. Shows up, he don't show up. They got a decent team, but they need a real good all-star to join that force. To me, to take them serious.
And I just want to say this real quick. You know I ain't no Knicks fan. But you know what? I believe R.J. Barrett moving to the 2. And somebody...
Why are you opening another can of worms? Let's go right to the L.A. Fakers, dog. Forget about my Knicks. My Knicks, they never talk about my Knicks right now.
LeBron who?
Let's go to the L.A. Fakers. 31-49, 11th in the conference. I want to hear what you got to say on the Al York Sports Show. And don't be polite with it, Vega.
Trash.
Don't be polite with it.
Trash. All right? Them Lakers is trash. Listen, like you said earlier, I heard you say, yeah, let's get it out of the way. Stop the debate with the Michael Jordan. That's it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
I don't even want to hear it anymore.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Saying? Yeah, you got injuries with key players, big time players, but there's too much talent. Not that there's too much talent. Yeah, they old, they veterans. I mean, I don't know. What do you say? There's first of all, there's no excuse. Because if you're claiming LeBron James is the best player on the planet and he's Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? Then none of this should be happening. None of this should be happening. Because like they said back in the days when Michael Jordan was a little hurt and there was like a few games left, but he still wanted to play because there still was a chance to make postseason, you couldn't take that out of him. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron James, yeah, like they say, he just didn't give a fuck. Why? Because he just wanted to get his personal stats up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to catch Kareem Abdul for the most points in the NBA of all time.
And let me tell you something. When he passed Karl Malone, a lot of LeBron James fans were highlighting it. I posted it because it's an accomplishment. I'm not a big fan of him, but that's an accomplishment. But it's sad that you got to highlight that and disregard the season they had. But I'm going to tell you something about L.A. I'm not an LA fan, but I followed them for years. I liked them when Magic Johnson used to play over there. If you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jerry West, James Worthy, Magic Johnson,
Shaquille.
if you think they're going to let LeBron get away with the year he had, you in the wrong organization, dog. I won't be surprised if LeBron leaves out of there this year, bro. Because them OGs are going to let him know, yo, forget about all the accolades, man. You never made your team better when you needed to. And I don't want to hear he couldn't do it all. Listen, man, I don't want to hear that. Michael Jordan did it. You want to compare him to Jordan? I don't even think Jordan ever went 31-49. I know he didn't make the playoff or he got bumped in the first round. Show me what, I mean, you know what? I might be lying. His first couple years probably when he didn't know the league.
Yeah,
so
but he went hard.
I might be wrong on that.
He went hard.
But I'm talking about late. But I don't want to just make it that. My thing is, if you a leader, how do you let it get this bad? It's my question. If you so-called the GOAT or the runner-up GOAT, how do you let it get this bad when your voice is in the room when decisions are being made? That's my question. Can you answer that for me?
I look at it like this. I look at LeBron's situation, and I look at Kobe after Shaq left. Kobe a couple of years after that.
Kobe Bryant is rolling in his grave right now.
Kobe put it together.
Right now.
Rest in peace.
And then hold up. Then you taking games home at the end of the year. You ain't showing up. You had everything to do with that. But now you don't want to suit up. Come on, dog. You get no respect, dog.
It's terrible.
You get no
I'm
respect.
enjoying it.
Suit up. Show your face, dog. Show your face.
Because all this is coming all out slowly but surely.
Y'all want me to bug out, y'all. Y'all know how I be. I'm all the way with it. I don't do the halfway shit.
Nothing but the raw, baby.
Again, dog, talk to me.
But them Lakers, it's time to clean house. You know what? St. Anthony Davis back home in Chicago, where he from. I take him. But as far as LeBron, yeah. I think his next few years, if whatever he plays and he don't win chips, be aware. It's all about the stats.
Let me say one more thing and we're going to end this. He's worrying about more playing the game with his son than he's worrying about fixing that Lakers situation.
That too?
Michael Jordan would never do no shit like that. And I'm not even a Jordan fan. Talk about, oh, you on Jordan's bad. I hate Michael Jordan. What he did to my Knicks. I got facts for niggas that say, yo, how you a Jordan? No. Jordan kept my Knicks out from winning for years. I had to endure that pain as a kid because my team cannot beat the Bulls. You remember that shit? How am I like him? How am I like him in any way? I hate Jordan.
Those were the finals.
But you know what? Jordan is the best. There's no way around it. Nothing.
Yeah, it's a whole different, it's a different cloth right there when it comes to Jordan and LeBron.
Vega, you know what else you want to tap on? We got 7 minutes.
Well, real quick.
What else you want to tap on? Let's move on. All I'm saying is he should be very embarrassed for the year that took place with the Lakers. Because if he's walking around with a smile because all that scoring title shit and all that, then you really know what the dude is about. I'm going to leave it like that. No, what else you want to hit up before we hang up, dog?
You know, they keep talking about Westbrook this and Westbrook that. I believe Westbrook, like I said, James Harden came from scoring so many points to Westbrook with all the triple doubles and like everything just disappeared. I don't know. I don't even know how some of these plays. And another thing, here we go again. Okay, your Yankees won today, but look who got smacked around in the first couple innings.
I knew you was gonna see that. When I watched the replay, because I'm sleeping because you know I got the graveyard. Hold on. I know I had the graveyard. I seen the replay. He looked flat. Gary Cole looked flat as hell. And, yo, your boy always take him deep, too, Devers. Devers always take him deep.
I got the prime example, and people don't want to listen. When Jake Arrieta was in Baltimore, he was a decent pitcher. You know what I'm saying? How I know? Because I had him on fantasy baseball.
No, I know Arrieta. You ain't got to break that. But don't compare Cole to Arrieta, please.
But it's in the same. It's the same.
It's not the same. Boston's the only team hitting them. Arrieta, the whole league was hitting them, dog.
Gary Cole, when he was in Pittsburgh, was a decent pitcher. Went to Houston, blew up just like Arrieta in the Cubs, got a big-ass contract by the Yankees, and he hasn't fulfilled it. Come on now.
Dog, he had a decent year. Like, look at his record. Look at the numbers. Listen, I'm not making excuses for him. He pitched injured. I know you don't want to listen to that.
Out. 300 million.
Hold up. You gotta let me rock now. You know I keep it real. I'm not here to save Gary Cole. He didn't perform, bottom line. But what I like is he took the ball injured. That showed me a lot.
No,
Vega, that's what I want. Not wearing street clothes like LeBron James is doing right now.
No, I know. I definitely.
You understand me? He grabbed the ball. Give me the ball, boom. And he gave it his best shot, and they lit him up. I'm not mad at him. He gave it his best shot. I could F with him. I can't F with these dudes with street clothing while your team is looking embarrassed out there. I can't deal with that. Not as a fan. Right. Not as a fan. Okay, so what are you predicting about my Yankees? We got about 4 minutes left. We need career years from a lot of guys to make any noise.
They got nobody. They got hitters. It's not like they ain't got no hitting. Like you said, guys got to show up this year. You know what I'm saying? Do what they got to do better than last year. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's going to come down to pitching. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Boston, when you look at Tampa Bay, when you look at Toronto, you know what I'm saying? And you match up with their lineup hitting, you know what I'm saying? And then you look at the roster as far as pitching, bullpen, all that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong in pitching. Pitching is what matters. You know what I'm saying? Pitching is what matters. They could make a run, but you know, it's gonna be tough because you're gonna have a lot of teams in the American League. If they can't win that division, they're gonna be looking for them wild cards. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, I got them no playoffs because I'm not gonna dream on 4 guys having career years. No, but if they do have career years, Aaron Judge, Severino, Aaron Hicks, probably DJ LeMahieu. They have career years. Now we got a shot.
And then you got hold up. Rizzo.
Then you think about an all-star break. You know there's going to be some pitches available.
Right.
We got to snatch those pitches up. Montgomery, Cortez, not the answer. Talion got a great arm. Jameson Talion from the Pirates. But a great arm doesn't mean nothing if you can't get dudes out. If Severino has an outstanding year and Gary Cole just did what he did last year, we get a pitcher or two. Guys are having career years. Now you're talking to me. But to me, too much has to happen. So I'm not even going to sell myself a dream. I'm just going to say we ain't making the playoffs. That's it. I'm not going to lie to myself. Well, I'm going to gas myself up so I can be mad later. I did that with the Knicks the last 3 years.
That's why I stopped after 2016 with the Mets. I ain't beat for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You sign Scherzer, you sign Bassett and all this and that. But look, you let go of Diaz, walk-off home run. You didn't sign Schwarber or whatever for Philadelphia, walk-off home run. There's a couple of guys that the Mets should have had, and they had base hits. They could have had Donaldson. They didn't try to make a move. Base hit, walk-off. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Mets on paper are stacked up. Now, the situation is, how long is Jacob deGrom's going to be out? I didn't get the prognosis on that information.
They say
but I know they said it might be Tommy John.
All-Star break. To the All-Star break.
That's bad. That's not good at all.
Exactly.
Now you got Scherzer, which was a great pickup.
He got smacked around a little bit tonight.
Now he's got to do some more. because DeGrom ain't there. So now he becomes their ace because DeGrom ain't the ace because he's injured. So that puts Scherzer in that spot. I like they hitters. Mets got some decent hitters. I'm not a Met fan, but on paper, if they could produce what we accustomed to, they'll probably get the playoff. I like the Mets' chances better than the Yankees' chances. That's a fact.
But see, what Met fans got to realize is Escobar and Marte, you're not getting the Escobar from Arizona. You're not getting the Marte from Pittsburgh.
You don't know. You know why you don't know? Because they're going to have to pitch to them because, you got the polar bear. You got Lindor who started. He's going to have to hit this year. Lindor's going to have to hit for average. And you know Lindor because you follow the Indians and you love the Indians. And he lit it up.
This is what I tell people. Stop blaming Lindor for last year's season.
Yo, close it out. 1 minute. We got to close it out.
Look out the team that he had behind him in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, I'll be in DR next Friday taking off for 3 weeks again. This time for 3 weeks, not 3 months. But one of those Fridays, yeah, we're gonna have to do on live, you know what I'm saying? From out there again, you know what I mean?
Yo, thanks for stepping up, Vega. Appreciate you.
Now,
you know I could have done this myself, right? But we got it done faster with you.
Yeah,
so
we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. We didn't talk about football and Brady, but we'll save that for another episode.
There we go. Let's get up. Enjoy your weekend, Vega. No drinking and driving. We gonna holler, son.
Salute.
My brother. To the death. Okay, baby.
Al York, you already?
Yes, sir. Ernest Vega. Thank you, man. I don't know what happened with my boy. I guess he couldn't get in. Something must have took place. Let's start the giveaway. Good luck to everybody, man. Good luck to everybody. Give me 1 minute, guys.
Welcome to Sweetwater.
Oh, they got me on that quick commercial. I see what they did. Time for the giveaways, y'all. Crazy night. I'm going to break it down to y'all in a summary. 2 last-minute call-outs. Still had to show out for y'all, man. And that's what I do, man. You got to deliver in the clutch if you want to be considered one of the greats. That's all I got to say. I'm going to leave it like that. 1 through 20, round 2 of the giveaways. Good luck to everybody, man. It don't matter who wins to me, as long as I do it fair. That's my goal, to do it fair for you guys. Ernest Vega, great job, buddy. Appreciate you. Came in last minute and delivered. Okay, 1 through 20, guys. Round 2, giveaway 1. Good luck to everybody. I love this new instrument, guys. It makes working so much easier, man. And not only that, y'all can see the balls when I show it to y'all, unlike the other one. Here we go. They're all marinated. Good luck to the winner. You got a winner. You see it right there. Let me back this up a little bit. Pull it out right here, look. Number 4. Number 4. That'll be the Ghost, baby. The Ghost is back on. Number 4, the Ghost, baby. Woo! Now we going to round 2, giveaway 2. Number 4, the Ghost is the winner, folks. I do everything right in front of y'all so y'all can see there's no funny shit. If y'all even think I'm doing something funny, hit me up. No funny shit, everything legit. Now we doing 21 through 40. Number Ghost is the giveaway winner, number 1, number 4. Giveaway 1, number 4. Now we doing giveaway 2, 21 through 40. Yeah, I'm working, man. I'm sweating. Wifey went and turned off the AC. I told her to lower it. She turned it off. You know I got some words for her. You know it. Big difference between telling somebody to lower it compared to turn it off. 21 through 40. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta marinate it. Gotta make sure it's all good. Salute to everybody tapping in too. I can see the numbers. Salute for everybody for staying on and, you know, taking all the information that we feeding y'all with, because it's not but the raw truth to help you go. I promise you that. Here we go. Here we go. Winner number 2. We got a winner. And this machine, man, one time and it's done. It was worth the investment. I can tell you that much. Here we go. Number 2 winner. 22. 22. That's my man, Big Ben, baby. Big Ben. I haven't said that name in a while. Salute to Big Ben. I'll be right back with the summary, guys. Let me shut this down real quick. Give y'all the summary. Give me 1 minute. Let me just put this away. Okay, guys, another great show. I'm hoping that my man Sportsbook Jeff gets better. A lot of super migraines he had. He wanted to come on the show badly. He was unfortunate to make it. He couldn't overcome the migraines. Salute to Felix Jacino, who had to stay overtime at work. I understand how that goes. I even had my backup guy not come in. So, I mean, it was real today. But like I said, guys, you see it yourself live, dog. Yo, shoot whatever at me, man. I'm built for this, man. I'm telling you, I'm not here. I'm not like no handicapper who's lying about his wins and is fooling you with updates of misinformation. Y'all seeing it live in front of y'all. How I pulled it off, it didn't matter. Vegas stepped up. Before he stepped out, I was going to do this regardless. I don't have to prove myself. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? Because I does this for real. Y'all gonna see that I do this shit here for real. And I always give it my all. I'm gonna jump by in the showers when I'm done. Wifey did me dirty. I told her lower the AC. She shut the whole thing off. Now I'm sweating bullets underneath. You feel me? But let me go back. We have giveaway 1, Ghost number 4 1. Number 2, Big Ben, number 22 is a winner. And I basically cover the LA Fakers. No excuses why the Fakers didn't at least make the playoffs. If you ask me, I think they ducked the playoffs because they didn't want to get embarrassed in the playoffs. No love for that. You get no love for that. Tapped in a little bit on the Yankees. Tapped in on the NBA. You know, just tapped in on some free agent signings, trades, etc. Another show, Al York Sports, another Friday, TGI Fridays. No drinking and driving is the effing law. Open sessions and giveaways. Like I said, the more the merrier. Guys, try to invite one person more if you could. I'm not asking y'all for no bread. I'm just asking y'all to put people up on the giveaways at the end of the show. You know I'm going to give y'all everything I got with who I got. All I'm asking you is to buzz one person in the ear so we can get more players and we can make this more better. And with that, thank you guys for tuning in.
Another Friday. And listen, man, everything happens for a reason. But you know what? I'm going to keep venting. I'm going to keep venting. Guys who know me when I ran a barbershop, y'all know I wasn't a barber. So the point I'm trying to make is, if nobody showed up, how can I conduct business? I can't. I don't cut no hair. I told myself I would never put myself in that position again. This is why I decided to do this, what I'm doing. Nobody showed up today. I mean, we had Vega pop up late, but 3 of my people that were supposed to then pop up, right? Still gave y'all a great show. Still gave y'all the raw truth. Still gave y'all facts information. I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. Keep your heads up. I love y'all. Al York Sports, man. Keep your head up.